The Zach Orr, I think, is really intriguing if you can get him on this staff. Uh, because he has the defensive coordinator experience, John, something that you were talking about, you were looking for potentially. He could help Parker in the day-to-day operations of that. Not that Parker didn't work hand in hand with Vic, but this is a guy that's done it. He's also young. He's also had his ups and downs in doing so. And he's a locker room guy from what I read, where the players love Zach Orr. It wasn't like they didn't like him or anything like that. Just the defense didn't work out the way they wanted it to in Baltimore. But you know where it did work out? Mm-hmm. The run game. The run defense was among the best in Baltimore over the last 2 years. Pass defense, not so much. And with that being Parker and Ryan Smith's, forte, if Orr can kind of man that middle from the run game standpoint, pair with potentially a guy like Marcus Dixon, who coached with Christian Parker, I think, you should feel good about that. Orr was always considered a very bright and upcoming coach. So I know some people are like, oh, he was terrible in Baltimore. I think that's a bit hyperbolic in my opinion. But I would love to have a Zach Orr on the staff, because then that also sets up a potential philosophical continuity in some way, shape, or form. If for whatever reason, if Parker departures, whether it's because he's excellent or it doesn't work out, you don't have to switch your philosophy. If a guy like Orr continues to grow, you can just say, okay, we got Zach Orr in house. We can have him up and coming. If it's not Zach Orr, maybe it's one of these other young guys. One of the things I noticed, and I'll be done, the ages of these assistants he's bringing in.
Points, boy, I'm telling you.
They're 30-something and 41, 40 years old.
Yeah, they're young.
There's a why.
Creative minds.
To be able to connect with this generation of player. And I think that's interesting. Not saying that you can't have an older assistant.
Right.
It's just, I don't think it's a coincidence. And this is the ages I'm looking at here. Ryan Smith, 32. Zach Orr, 33. Marcus Dixon, 41. Rondo Williams, 40. Robert Livingston, 40. Like, don't think that's a coincidence.
No.
It just doesn't seem very Dallas Cowboys to me.
Right.
Which is great, which is good.